Okay, this is PSX 754, and we're back with Fall of Triton. So yeah, this time it is map number 4, Triton Command. Yeah, yet another tech base. This map has gone through some changes, because the original version of this map didn't really have like backtrack teleporters and things, but this version fortunately has. So I'm gonna be probably talking about those a little bit later on. But yeah, this room is not too difficult. And of course nothing is more fun than running around with SSG and, watching guys fall before your eyes. It's just so much fun. But yeah, this room can be a little bit dangerous on harder skills, because you got hit scanners on those ledges, but in this case, because I'm using not too rough difficulty, it's not much of a problem, and as I said, I'm playing through this whole lot to enjoy it. I'm not like going to be grinding out on ultra violence and getting all the kills and all the secrets and things. So because to be honest, I don't even know all the secrets, but at least I'm trying to find this old. And at the same time, I'm trying to kind of like do a little bit of a feedback for Rockhard, because he's been working quite hard on Fall of Triton. So, but yeah, this is one of those Threshold of Pain map number 6 things. So you get a little bit of a fake impression. Okay, I got the key. Let's get out of here. Whoops! Except that you're in hell all of a sudden, and that's actually a pretty neat effect. It's one of those teleportation effects. But right now, we're going to use our chain gun to deal with this. And this area, by the way, didn't exist in the earlier versions of this map. And yeah, these lifts tend to be a little bit slow. And secret number 1. And that's a backtrack teleporter, which will take us over here. So now we can get the red key. Or actually, we do have the red key, but what we need to do is to get to the red door. Alright. This room can be a little bit dangerous on harder skills. Shut up, you stupid idiot. Yeah, that's nice. I did lose a little bit of health, but on harder skills this room can be quite difficult, because there's actually a revenant right here. So that, and then of course there are lots of guys behind these pillars, so it's like one of those fake sense of security things that you can just okay, I'll just stroll through this area quickly and I'll kill the revenant. But the problem is that there's just a ton of monsters. So that's a little bit of a dangerous thing. But yeah, now we can enter this computer maze. And also this was fairly bright in the original versions, or the original version. But for PlayStation's sake, it has gone through some changes, and it is actually better this way, because it's a little bit spooky room. You can see things clearly here, but it adds a little bit more suspense. And I think this song is I don't know if I said it already, but in some of my videos, but this is one of my favorite songs in the game. And I remember always the first time when I heard this song, when I was playing PlayStation Final Doom level 14 System Control, and I was just like, I didn't want to leave the map because it was a nice song, and but as I said, my relationship with PlayStation Doom didn't really. Or let's say that my start with PlayStation Doom, the very real thing, it never really got off to a good start, because I basically hated PlayStation Doom, because I didn't like the way that the sounds were going and things, so it wasn't really that fun. But this was indeed one of those songs that I liked. And there were quite a few of them, and I'm usually the kind of guy that warms slowly up to different things. And I have to say that I was quite hard on Fall of Triton, let's say. Oh yeah, and that was a backtrack teleport, and it will take us over here. Now we have to turn around and go... Oh wait, we do have the yellow key. Actually, we don't have to do anything. We have to just go straight here. But yeah, whatever I was saying. I think I was saying something about being hard on Fall of Triton, because I usually hate things when I play them for the first time, and then I just, play them again randomly, and then I realize that, okay, it's not that bad. And that's, something that, has happened in the case of Fall of Triton. And yeah, this door is actually a timed door, even it doesn't really show, look to be a timed door, but yeah, it is a timed door, and since that is a one-time switch over there, it means that basically you can't beat the map if you don't get here in time. Let's just wait for that door to close. But yeah, I was like pretty rough start with PlayStation Doom, and I never really liked it. But that was until like a couple of years later when I actually started playing the game without the cheats and understanding the game, and it was fun. And all of this was back like almost 20 years ago. I wonder if that's a time door, but because I've seen that door close. I don't know. Let's get out of here. But yeah, that is Triton Command. Yeah. This map, it's gameplay-wise, it's a fun map, and there's lots of cover in this one, I guess, except that, that Revenant encounter. Well, technically speaking, on this difficulty, there actually was not, there wasn't a monster in that place. But anyway, it was the room with those pillars and that pool of water in the middle. That is probably the most dangerous room in this map. But mostly it is smooth sailing, and I think that this map also suffers from overscaling, but I don't think that the overscaling is that bad as it was in case of map number 2, Triton Bay. That map was terribly overscaled, but this map, it's overscaled, but it's, I think it's something that you can deal with. And this time we got some secrets too, a nice little supercharge, and that was quite nice actually. And then we had some rockets, Berserk, what was the one secret? Oh yeah, it was just that box of rockets. But yeah, the more secrets, the better, because it gets you interested in these maps. And I guess that, design-wise, I think this is still a fairly simplistic map. And yes, I know that this is Rockhardt's early work, but still. I do like the atmosphere of this map for most of the part, but I think that some of the areas are a little bit too bright, I guess. Maybe that computer room could have maybe a little bit of a bluish, dark bluish tint, just so you can like barely see in there. That would be like perfect. But yeah, I think that's really everything about Triton Command, and we're gonna move on to Triton Progress Center. Oh yeah, and we do get the story thing. The further you explored the doomed moon, the more you understand what caused this issue. The UAC. Once again, they have taken things too far and messed with things we don't understand. And this has led to the death of millions of people. And more importantly, coming out of retirement after finding a map in Triton Command. You see a large unknown fortress. Guess you have found your source. Yeah, that I was confused slightly because that text was going so fast. I couldn't read it. But yeah, that is the first story screen. But yeah, next time we're gonna take on Triton Progress Center. So yeah, but this was everything about Fall of Triton map number 4, which would be Triton Command. So yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this. So yeah, thanks for watching and see you around.